So, you're a renegade, huh? You know, I'm something of a seething ball of anger and resentment myself.
Seething ball of anger and resentment? I don't know if I'd go that far. Oh boy. I don't even remember where we were. It has been a minute. I think we had just gotten a new companion in the last one. Some kind of assassin of sorts. And we were in this building with her whole group. Yeah, here she is. She got this cool face covering thing. What do I have for guns here? Let's see. Oh yeah, I got a sniper last time. Trench gun? Yeah, I remember that. Oh, howdy, Bram. You see in chat there? How's it going, man? I has been sick, but my voice is finally not shit, so... Getting back into it. Get that set up. Double check the Twitching. That seems to be going. It's been so long since I've done half of this crap. Right. Do the thing. Just quickly do that. Alrighty. Yeah, howdy, Bram. How you doing, good sir? I have been sick as crap the past couple of weeks. Because I gotta remember all this stuff that we even had, because I haven't played it all off stream. I remember, like, nothing. Okay, so we got... Okay, right there, he's got, like, a chain gun, death sentence. Oh yeah, I got a, unique lever action last time. My voice is still a little iffy, but... When did I get a rocket launcher? Thunderstruck is still awesome. Yeah, I did get this new companion here. She looks badass. So we found her amongst a group of assassins who had betrayed her and left her for dead. Now she wants vengeance, and who wouldn't, right? Okay, what did I give you? Okay, attempts to flank weak enemies, and... Oh yeah, she's got a cool explosion ability. Yeah, snipper, trench shotgun. I'm indoors. Probably should switch to non-scope. How you been, Ram? Hope life's been treating you better than it's been treating me. Okay, I guess we follow the blood. Nope, that goes here. I have been working on a couple of videos in my absence. So we do have that to look forward to. So I got in here. Hopefully, the game has been updated since last time. So hopefully no more weird disconnects for no reason. Comes up considerably. I can see it. Are these copper sinks? Is that like brass or something? Yeah, I don't really know where to go. A vent in here I'm missing. And if... Oh yeah, I saved you. You almost died. I gave you a trauma kit. And I told her to promise not to kill you. This door is sealed. Oh. Right, I got like heat vision last time. Okay, so I'm supposed to follow the wires. Here. Ah! Oh, there's more dudes downstairs. Now I'm cooking. Okay, so we don't just flip them all on. I just want to flip on the one that's going to the door, which looks like this guy. And then which other one does this go to? This one maybe, and...
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
I need to eat some food.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure these guys can go invisible, so I need this thing to see them. This guy over here thinks he's hiding.
Emergency.
I can't even loot them after they're dead. That's goggles.
Dispensing life preserver. I will restore my...
How does it wear off? leave when I want to leave. Coffee cup's empty anyway. Move that out the way here. See the mini map. I am super happy it is almost Black Friday because I am planning on getting me a real desk. You know, I can't even loot a bunch of them without the goggles on. It's crazy. So yeah, currently I have a table. It's not ideal, and I would really like to hook up my second monitor. I've got a couple of desks on Amazon I'm kind of watching the price on to see if they go on sale. Jesus. A lot of blood. The void grows in me. You say so. Oh yeah, I got a perk called Treasure Hunter. Man, I'm getting lots of good stuff out of it. That is paying for itself. Oh yeah. I have like this old wooden chair that's not very comfortable. So I found me a good gaming chair at a low price, and there's a bunch of them that are just obvious scams. Like, I found one that said it was only like $40, and I was like, hold up, that can't be right. It's got like LEDs and crap in it. Upon closer inspection, it's like absolutely a scam. There's no way that's legit. Because I found the real company that's supposed to sell them, and they're for like $200. Yeah, you see, that's what I'm worried about, like, right? Because like some of them, like that one and one other one, just looked too good to be true. And then I found one that's kind of too good to be true, but I think it might be legit. It's like $60. But I don't know. It does. It seems more likely to be legit. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. But yeah, I did find a real desk though that's already on sale. It's gonna be like $40. Yeah, they have become really sketch. But yeah, I found like a metal desk. It's an L shape. So I can just kind of, you know, look over here, and there's my other monitor. And then my damn graphics card, it has one HDMI port and 3 display ports. Freaking 3 display ports. So I'm gonna have to, my other monitor does not have a display port. So I'm gonna have to get an adapter for that as well. So I need a chair and a desk and an adapter. And as it currently stands, that's looking to be about $120 Assuming I can get my dad to order the chair for me on his Amazon Prime to waive the shipping fee.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
I'm confident in his math, as always, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Engaging combat proto-agents. Prepare for...
They disappeared. Return to the void.
I did not disappear. Open the door for me?
Isolated you from my hand.
Enter the confrontational state.
I love this shotgun. I absolutely love this shotgun. Ooh, cultist armor. Let's see if that's okay. Okay, the fact that I have to use the goggles just to loot them is a little annoying.
Enemy spotted.
Oh. It's so gurgly when I shoot him, like you really hear it. It's got like that disgusting splat noise effect to it. You just know you're really laying into him. Just a ghillie hoodie in the sink. Okay. Ew. Yeah, I don't know. The last time I ordered crap off of Amazon, I thought I had a really good deal, and then the seller was a real piece of crap. Because it ended up that I couldn't even use most of the stuff, which is mostly my fault for not doing better research. But when I tried to return it, the seller basically said that he was only... The long story short is it would have ended up just costing me money to return it, and then it was like, if I was lucky, gonna refund like half the money. So it ended up just being better that I don't even return it at all. And all I know for sure is that that chair and desk is not coming from that particular seller, because if it was, I would have finally wasted time. Yeah, now I'm just buying stuff. Now when I'm checking the seller on everything and making sure it's coming directly from Amazon, no third-party sellers. I have learned my lesson on this.
Friend of friends are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... It seems you missed one.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitorous charlatans.
Just don't give her a reason, you'll be fine.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your
Damn
comrade.
Chair Creek, and I can't
Very
stand it.
well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped
Even if I
here.
end up not getting the desk.
Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor, and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause
Every
so much
time I
strife.
play the Outer Worlds.
He would be untouched
There's
by
a
the
bug.
ensuing pandemonium.
Ugh. Got him. What a psychopath. You know, I've never played Starfield, but wasn't Starfield like this, where there was a bunch of dialogue that required specific perks? Hubris, experiment, okay. Yeah, what happened with Victor?
Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos,
Processed
Victor's
N-rays. No, man, I
experiment
need
was destroyed.
vegan N-rays.
I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range.
I need them gluten-free N-rays, bruh. If that's what made him invisible, then maybe I need some.
There's no such thing as invisibility. The cultists are out of phase. Also, I strongly recommend against exposing yourself to processed N-rays. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. But if you're not attached to the solid state of your organs, I suppose it might be nice to be less visible for a few hours.
Less visible. Yeah, what? Out of phase? What?
Although it requires further investigation and experimentation, out of phase refers to a shift in the dimensional presence of these cultists. They are physically here, but only partially, hence their unseen state. It's fascinating. But the outstanding fear for my life has made it difficult to think scientifically.
Okay.
Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
I mean, you can leave if you want, you know, I'm not making you stay. Dragoon helmet. It looks like more than one spring to me, but okay, game. Okay, well, I don't need multiple cultist armors. What are they? 7? So I'll break a couple of them down. Ghillie hats. These are both the same gun. Like in the first game, sometimes it's better to just break stuff down. Okay, I'm not gonna use that 3 armor. You gotta be kidding me. I'm already dying way too fast most of the time. But I do want to keep some of this stuff for selling. I have 2 light pistols? Neither one is showing here. These boxes sell for a lot. Oh, that's because they're in junk. I see. Did I have 580 or 558? Okay, this heals better, but it's got way more toxicity. That's why I was using this. Still need this. Silent plasma pistol. Wouldn't think that would make much noise anyway. Lush Enrate byproduct reserves. Log experimental progress. Check memory infused containers. Exposure to infused Enrays has not been safely tested. In circumstances of canister damage, evacuate immediately. Dismemberment may occur.
Once again, ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Damn it, okay. No, I guess it's unseen traps. You box in the trap. New collectible found. Oh, I get it. These collector cards, they're like the magazines from Fallout 4. Tiny little bonuses.
Advise healing yourself now.
I should really be dead. How am I not dead? And that's why I'm not putting on light armor, folks. What the hell is this thing? Oh. Tripwire. Disarm the mines? No, I cannot. Just shade. Infuse the traps with end rings. Huh. can't cut a tripwire because my explosives aren't high enough. But I jumped over it. I jumped over. What the hell happened? It's got a pressure plate in there too? I didn't see. Okay, so there's a mine over here. What? Really? Really? Wait a minute. I has idea. I always forget because the first game didn't have them, but I has granatas. And I got a few to spare too.
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been persistent. That is over.
I need one of those for the ship. That's cool. That's really cool. I want one. You think Auntie's Choice sells those?
N-rays discerned.
Oh shit! Oh. Ow. So I just can't go through that door.
Is concerned for the commander's well-being.
I find this guy. Oh, when I find this guy.
Not possible.
Medical syringes. Mind the needles.
Wrist weapon primed.
Not ready. Please try again later.
It's not what I meant to do, but... Okay. get your upgrade kit off of the ship? You look different.
Cultists and interlopers breaching my defenses at once? I should have anticipated
Baird?
this. There is but one
I know that
option
voice actor.
left to me.
He voiced
To
Damien
save
Baird
Arcadia.
in Gears of War.
To ensure the future, we must both die.
I'm sorry, we both have to die? Stand down, you idiot.
I was warned that you would attempt to. You would use subterfuge to sway me. I cannot allow this. I cannot allow our efforts to be in vain. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way to truth.
I mean, we don't gotta do anything we're gonna regret now.
The dead regret nothing.
Ow. Really? Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a fight. Okay. Ooh, skill points. 2. Ooh. I think I've been doing like 1 guns and 1 into something else. Ooh, speech increases damage to humans too. Ooh. That gives damage to auto mechanicals. Yeah, I'm liking guns and speech. Yep, definitely an Obsidian RPG. They do the same thing in New Vegas. So is there like a computer or a switch, or I guess that's it? Is that it?
Killing traitors is quite fun, is it not?
Absolutely. Okay.
Error. Unable to process conversation request at this time.
Hey, you talk when I tell you to talk. But fair enough. Next time I don't want to talk to somebody, I think I'll say that instead. Did get a maintenance hatch key. Here it is. Have any more surprises? Another decryption key. That's an interesting one. Whenever you take damage, there's a 5% chance you'll become camouflaged automatically. But you take an additional 5% of your max health as N-ray damage. I don't know, 5%'s not a lot. No. I feel like in the future, though, I might do a challenge run where I just have to take all the flaws the game throws at me. That'd be interesting. In the first game, too.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
Hierarch?
The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his
Watch out for
orders.
Ziegler.
But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. I saw one of them earlier. We should go see what information it will yield to us. I'll mark your map with its location.
Why didn't you mention it when you seen it? Saved us a wee bit of time. Just saying. Oh, thought this was like a camera or something.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways. I'm right behind you, but not in a threatening way.
Right. Not in a threatening way, she says. Heinrich Ziegler. Sounds like the most unintimidating Wolfenstein boss ever. It sounds like the name of like somebody trying to be a supervillain. I am the Ziegler. Yep, definitely my handiwork. So where are we going? I have the wrong quest selected. No, I have the right quest select. What? Actually, I forgot to check and see if YouTube's doing that thing again it was doing last time. YouTube, you put me in the wrong category again. Oh, good, they fixed it. No, right category this time. Thank you, YouTube. Last time I was throwing me in the category of some game called Two Worlds for some reason. Something from like 2007.
Got a bad feel about this line, huh? Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this way just to catch a bullet on the camp's doorstep.
You worry too much. Even the protector is hurt.
Do you believe Arcadia
I'm sure. Wait, am I supposed to get on the ship? Oh yeah, that quest is on the ship. Okay, well, I'm gonna do whatever else is here first.
Water defecting? There's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Someone to talk to.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future, control reality, and ascend to a state of virtual godhood.
I don't think you comprehend just how many atoms are in a glass of water. You're gonna calculate all of them in the universe. It's a hell of an algorithm you're gonna need there.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
But I'm just admiring your STGAK, whatever the hell this is. It's like almost one, but almost the other. See?
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect.
No.
Your punctuality is
What's an Earth
commendable.
Directorate?
I was not informed you'd be arriving with a, scholar of alternative belief.
You are just dying to call me a cultist, aren't you?
Yeah, don't mind her. Let's just say it's a long story and move on down the road.
Ah, yes, I'm sure. Well, good then. Consider my fears allayed. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Customary... Mysterious bullets. Okay, that might be a bit rash in this sense. No time for that.
Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
I don't remember. Yeah, revenge, I think. Augustine DeVries. She, tried to kill me, and she almost killed most of my crew. And the one that's left standing, he's half robot.
DeVries? Now, why does that name ring familiar?
Where is she?
Landon, do you recall a DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers-through. If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats.
Arm? What is that? I'm here for the all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. If that buffet's under $10, I wouldn't trust it. Like, people be like, oh, this buffet is so cheap, and I'm like, yeah, you ever wonder why it's so cheap? Because you're gonna find out in about an hour.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged data pad. It's difficult to imagine him capable
it does
of
look more like a
worse.
heating element, I suppose. Which is weird, because it's not cold on this planet. I don't think you're supposed to have that close to your skin. He's dead.
He... What?
I'm grieved to hear this news. Like many of our most brilliant minds, Victor was also troubled. I only wish I'd realized sooner the extent.
Oh, Victor. Oh, that was the guy. Yeah. Well, you didn't, and he died as a result. Mr. I'm in a cult that can calculate every atom in the universe.
A sad truth worthy of much reflection. Now then, by exposing Victor's machinations, you've done the Order a good turn. Perhaps you would be interested in doing another? No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger?
Thank you.
Would an internal review
Thank
of our
you.
ranks not
Finally,
be more
Finally, somebody does the same thing and says, hey, maybe we shouldn't entrust our future to this stranger that showed up last week. Because in every freaking game, every freaking RPG, it's like, hey, you got here 2 hours ago. You wanted to decide the fate of our village? Should you let this guy enslave everybody? Or should you let this other person be way too nice to everybody so we get killed in a war later? Go void yourself. Like, I'm not even mad. This guy has perfectly right to be skeptical. They don't know me.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
I mean, peace is great and all, but it's not very profitable. But you're sure that this wasn't you?
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Well, please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
I'll look into it.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Cool. Okay, your weird heating element coil thingy is kind of weird, and I don't know what the hell's going on over here. It's a hell of a flashbang you can smack on somebody. It's like mining gear. Like, if these all flashed at you, that would be really good defense. Or, ooh, strobe. If you use one of those as a strobe, that would mess with anybody. But, yes, but, dude, I like you. Thank you for questioning the person who showed up yesterday. More people need to be like you. Because then at least it would be a challenge to screw everybody over. At least it would be a challenge.
Don't tell me
Oh, their religion is just a watered-down version of our religion. Okay, cool. I feel like I've heard that before. Hold up. Uranium refinery. I think I've been there. No? I went to this place, maybe? I went somewhere and they told me they weren't going to let me in. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since I played the game, so I don't remember everything. And they just turn into little shiny bits, like those crystals in Destiny. Well, I don't know what they're for, but they're mine now. Probably Pit of Death. I remember that grinder. Something that many, I think a grinder that big would get through the crystal faster. Seems kind of inefficient for its size. Oh yeah, you can see.
Zerania Manufactory 7, presently and for an indeterminate time, is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Yeah, I have an inquiry from, Broski.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is factor
Think I'm off for the night.
Am I to understand you
thanks for
have
stopping
orders
by,
from
Ram.
the
I do
abbot?
appreciate you.
Quite convenient for you. I have no way
You have
of
a good one,
verifying
sir.
without allowing you entry. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the
What time is it getting to be here? 12:21. I'll probably be up a while at it.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
I could shoot you.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? And you've brought along your own rift cultist, I see. In case we required poor methodology and ample bloodshed.
Poor methodology? How dare you? Do you think ample bloodshed just happens by itself?
All within the order are equal parts of the equation. It is functionally useless to imply greater influence. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Refined uranium?
Yes, the source of the explosion was unmistakably uranium. It is exceedingly volatile unless handled correctly. The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's choice. One of our transport pods, filled with uranium, was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location. I suppose I am mentally readying an oral report, despite a tragic dearth of visual aids, as we have potentially identified the culprit. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
So... net negative?
No, it doesn't add up particularly well, does it? Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
He's just, like, blaming her. Yeah, so far everything is suspicious.
An understandable perspective. I fear I must concur. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Whoa, you're a big robot.
Has it been classified as an accident?
Apologies, but an automechanical's work
What
is
I'd like
never
to know is why
concluded.
our illustrious seer provided zero warning beforehand. What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
I've been cleared.
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge.
Fair enough.
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
You can see... I never noticed that before. You can see the vocal cords in her neck moving when she speaks.
A transport pod full of Zeranium was fired from here at Outpost Opportunity.
Compression isn't killing that.
It subsequently exploded in spectacular fashion.
You like look just under her chin, you can see it. That's a crazy good detail. Holy crap.
A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ah, you seem sus.
Hello. Come here often. Goodbye. This unit enjoyed our banter.
Mineral robot. Anyone else think that she seems sus?
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, just look.
I think she seems a bit sus.
Running a manufactory must require extraordinary, fastidiousness.
Little good that's doing us now.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at once.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Well, if she is innocent, she's really bad at acting like it.
Emergency detoxification initiated.
What?
What's her name took over?
I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
Oh, okay, douche. I don't want to talk to you either.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events,
Strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
So everyone keeps saying...
A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
Duly noted. I can take it from here.
But I haven't even told you the worst part. How Alva took control. The subsequent, albeit strangely indirect, obloquy and vituperation. The lives lost.
I get the gist.
How fortuitous we all are you happened by. We could certainly use a heavily armed anomalous outlier at this very moment to stop that rogue before she strikes again. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
You seem a little too keen on me shooting her. I have determined you to be sus.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the Arachnid's chelicerae as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
There's a spot.
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars just fell wrong? Factors They're are head hardly on in. prone to involuntary self-injury.
You two have been shot. Well, I can't observe and I can't medicine either, so... Guess I know nothing. Man.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Glorious dawn, I take it. Sensational look, dear. And someone else. Oh, my! That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
How did you know, anyway?
I expect few in the Order know of you, but, well, I've kept to a role here that is purposely not very taxing. Others prefer calculations in their spare time. I have my stories. Between launches, I enjoyed serials, two-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buddy, even if they are considered contraband. And you decidedly share their upright bearing. For the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help.
So, did you shoot those guards?
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
So you're being falsely incriminated, huh? I thought something was
I
up.
hate to speak poorly of management, but we work folk around the manufactory consider the proctor something of a petty bureaucrat, dear. I assume she's acting as any functionary would, assigning blame to appear in control. Well, you know the type, surely.
I do. But, proof?
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Mm-hmm. You're like simultaneously believable, but also not so. Very strange. So you promise not to blow everything up if I help you out?
If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Okay, it's so obviously her that it's obviously not her. Like, come on. Something ain't right here. Something.
Investigator?
Inks, yes.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Something inks, and it's not just the Zeranium either. It smells horrendous. Records expunged, eh? The plot thickens.
Always account for standard deviation.
If you say so.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Sure.
This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless interaction.
Available for meaningless. Oh my god.
Always account for standard deviation.
Alpha's.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
The record clearly shows that Initiate Alpha launched the payload or outpost opportunity. The smell seems curious.
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by them, though.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
So, we secure?
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Guess we'll take all the help we can get.
I appreciate even your hesitant support. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
Record showed you fired, but pages smelled weird.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to affect the falsification. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator in me wonders about Proctor Svoboda. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Any way to prove it was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
And then I shall be going.
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
sounds scholarly.
Prompters Svoboda seeks retribution.
Compliment
This
or an
unit is
insult?
capable of
I could
complying.
really go either way.
I mean, they must have believed their plan was flawless. But problems began to mount. Errors started to multiply. Nothing to add? Perhaps I pushed the wrong button.
Agent vitals have fallen below acceptable parameters.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors? Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
So I would reroute launch coordinates here. Yes.
Strange question. Yes, all commands path through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
Open floor panel, you say?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush. Or both.
To shreds, you say?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Yeah, you too. it's pointing to. It's so obviously her, it's not her. Probably not coming back. Charges, why not? Okay, well, I don't get it. I have food selected. Why is the inhaler not selected?
Health benefits available at your request.
What did I say? I said don't get devoured. You said don't get devoured or liquefied. I said you too. What did you do? I got devoured. That one job. Shit.
May all your theories prove true.
I got one I'm working on right now, and it's not looking good for anybody here.
Factor's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
I like that Alva. Granted, she's most likely lying through her teeth, but at least she's interesting.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
Ah, yes. Suppose you'll do.
Excuse me?
I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow vending has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
Right, we're gonna be right on back here. Bathroom break. Alrighty. 1 second and we will be back at it. I do hope everybody is having a good night out there. Got 29 people on the old YouTubes. Got a couple of people over on Twitch.
Well, I might have kept the item in question then. No matter. It should guarantee you remain motivated to see it through. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Get yourself a deal.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
This is where they moved all the uranium mining and processing to when they decommissioned the autonomous extractorium, huh? It's quite impressive. Would be quite inconvenient if all the uranium spontaneously exploded while we were down here.
Yes. See why not? I'm not using these things for anything else. switch to food. How do I have that switch to food, though?
Ah, you're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded. Uranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Perhaps you can answer some questions.
With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Right after the attack and outpost.
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, then my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Best be on my way.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
Ooh. Gonna rip where that is.
Cause trouble and I will school you. Chapter and verse.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
A lot, but it gives interesting. Now let's get that up to 10. Finally get another perk, 27 available.
Dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Let's just cut to the chase. I do believe you've been set up.
Hold on now. We should really discuss what you found, not rush headlong into making a verdict.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a turn more to my liking.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yeah, it does seem like she was framing you.
Her possible involvement notwithstanding, Constance Svoboda is an order proctor, and I cannot abide her cold-blooded murder. Especially by someone we clearly know so little about. You are far more capable than some bag manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
Marisol's fine, thank you, dear.
She had a cool code name.
Searching service record. No additional names found. Obscenities were excluded from the search.
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
How long have you been undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
You realize you're just gonna die if she, Man.
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kill everyone here. I mean, it's not like you got caught grabbing a fork, am I right?
Not that I was relishing the idea, but you provided other options. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything. Before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
If she doesn't talk, shoot her.
Wait, you can't possibly believe this balderdash. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies.
Whoa.
Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
Wow. Zane and Buddy would be proud.
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Well, you sure cut them. That was breathtaking and hilarious. What artistry, what subterfuge, what aim.
The Proctor left her terminal on. Maybe it holds some sign of who she was. The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
Cogitate. Depends on what that means. Hello, how you doing?
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Sorry, Zeranium ray? Yep. Exactly what you think it is.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
So what it involves?
I've an old contact on Cloister I need to look up.
Cloister?
Part of a small matter there. Some research the Order
What's
considered
heretical. Sounds like you're saying cluster.
Worth restarting, I think.
Ah, this flipping chair. They will soon be replaced.
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Val, we'll catch up later.
Affirmative. Engaging standby protocols.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
You got like crazy Sam Fisher goggles, but like one for each eye.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow.
I like you. I thought you were cool because you were the
Seer
only
Wiley isn't very good at this whole seer business, is he? Nice of him to just hand us the code like that. We should remember to mock him for that as he bleeds out.
Yes, we should. Damn it, I liked him. He questioned me because I'm new, which is exactly what anyone would really do. Curse me for appreciating logic.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
I understood then, and I understand now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
You say so.
In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
Keep your behavior within acceptable
Do you
parameters.
believe Arcadia shall ever return to heaven?
Every silentician yearns to visit the dark one. The meaning of life is numeric, and we are the keepers of the equation.
Architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? No. Unless... Why? I guess I'm sure. Agent, oh thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
Yeah, he's not a victim. He organized it.
No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken.
Saw it myself, bud.
If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend?
He's what we call a bad friend.
That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? You seem to be under the mistaken assumption that the Earth Directorate has any true authority here. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
Well, then I better get up
Before you
there.
leave, representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and once you reach the go for.
Yeah, it's probably safe you stay.
If you'd be held by me here, I'd want
The monastery, the oracle.
The one Wiley designed, right? Uses a tracking algorithm, never misses. Sounds like...
I'd give my tenure for an hour alone with it. Yeah! Mantisaur at 2 clicks.
Just quick check the time. Okay, probably got another half hour at least.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked! Watch out for Wiley. He's
We'd
accounted
love
for
to help,
everything.
but not as much
No,
as we prefer
you're
to leave.
coming.
Plan guide you.
Yeah, please don't use a rope.
Seer Wiley said I wasn't... He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot?
You mean he predicted you were a wuss? I believe it.
Roger always said, hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect.
There's your respect.
Commander, if I know one thing for certain, murdering members of the Order isn't my role within the grand plan.
Fine. I won't make them angry. For the companions, you're not supposed to be party poopers. This ain't freaking New Vegas or Fallout 4. You're not supposed to be party poopers. Come on. Just help me.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
Yep, get out of here, you nerds.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Catalyst. Setting into motion the future most aligned.
Oh, I got your catalyst right here. 50 rounds of uranium and fused L.
Void it all. I told him he wasn't going to make it. Is this why Wiley Zilk spared him? Because the seer already predicted this would be his fate?
Claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst.
nice of Seer Wiley to leave us this nightlight.
Hostile in proximity.
Rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the near future. Unless you can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction of a second.
No. But I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
Your mother must be so proud.
Pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds. Yeah!
Go for justification.
I'll deal this.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Combatant scan.
Anomalous.
Man, this shotgun slaps. Need more ammo soon, though.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Found another one.
Enemy moving into harm's way. Obsidian. Target analyzed. Fire. Target supplied.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
False, unsteady.
Time sort of shifted.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Those junction boxes look familiar.
The essential history of mechanized doors, how they open, close, and everything in between.
The N-ray scanner should show how they're wired. Whoever wired this place should be shot by me, then forced to rewire it in a more straightforward fashion.
Whoever wired this place should be shot. And then forced to rewire. I like this lady. I like her a lot.
to me one more time. Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
Hello.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites, be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
Pardon the interruption, but do you happen to have a book on mechanized doors I can borrow?
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Thank you.
Our lives are predestined, ipso facto. If there is conflict, then it was inevitable.
Actually, an outside opinion might be
Oh my
useful
god,
at
I
this
don't
juncture.
care. That didn't...
Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
God, is war ever justified? Oh, that is a very complicated question with an insanely complicated answer. I'm just gonna say I have no opinion, which is exactly the same thing I told Doc Mitchell back in Vegas.
You would if it was your colony being invaded. Neutrality only ever supports the oppressor.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to
Neutrality
the
does
materials
not
we
only
requested,
ever support the
perhaps we
oppressor.
could
That is
settle this
completely
debate.
false. Okay, what do you need? Where can I find them?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
You mean like you two? Back.
Much appreciated.
Scriptorium, huh? This music is really interesting. Oh, it's in there, but this is Bart. Man.
I'll handle this.
Sharp enough.
Will be terminated. Adversary.
know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's labation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice, but that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Just buy a few rounds of every ammo type. I'm not broke, and I have ammo. So life is good.
Investigating hostile intent.
This might sting. A lot. Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Eliminate the target!
Isn't this fancy? Guessing these are the abbot's quarters.
Did the abbot take a vow of resplendency?
universe, we'll never know.
She would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented.
Oh no, not peace. Can't have that now, can we? Anything but peace.
Centuries, if not millennia.
Oh yeah, now we got bullets. Now we're getting out this rifle.
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
I know a stall tactic when I see one.
What kind of weird saw
Calls on
crap
you,
is
though,
this? I'm open to opinions.
I prefer to kill my enemies first, innocent hostages later.
Entirely depends on your priorities. My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance. But I no longer think I agree.
We're saving them.
Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
Like the cut of your jib.
Yeah.
Hard way it is, then.
We're the only ones that get to kill the hostages around here.
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve...
Time to save scum. So I don't screw it up.
We solved this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis. I have a growing suspicion the Seer's been overindulging in Aetherwave cereals.
So what the hell are we supposed to do here?
much work.
Hostilities are afoot.
Moving up to improve it. Source of disturbance!
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Your immediate demise is 99.7% certainty. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Verifying enemy location.
Mobilizing, okay?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Seems we've effectively begun their puzzle. Idiots.
I'm seeing it now.
Look, they obviously meant for this to waste our time. Let's just find a way to kill the hostages so we can move on.
I tell you our friends would be there? Hurry! Disable the torch press machine!
No, I'm not doing all that just to kill them.
I still say it would have saved time for us to just kill the hostages ourselves.
You're not wrong, lady, but...
Stranger, we should be okay here for now. Okay, Wiley is just dividend for all of us.
This is the place with all the books. Yeah, what kind of saw nonsense was that? Neat from a gameplay standpoint, but from I don't know, it just seemed kind of weird. That's it right there, isn't it? Betray your values. Oh, I didn't betray my values. I already saved them. Sure, he's long gone by now, but... books.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares.
You too, huh?
So, complete waste of time.
No amount of theoretical examination is ever a waste of time. Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
A simplistic assessment, but perhaps not incorrect. Further examination of the
simplest
topic
answer
is
is the
required,
best
but
one.
I'm satisfied with this thesis moving forward.
Given your stance, I expect you'll want armor over a weapon. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you
Oh, that's how this works? No, give me the gun.
We appreciate your time. If you have a spare 4 hours,
I
feel
should have
free to
said
stay
4
and
when I got a
observe our
gun.
period of silence,
Man.
sustained.
Yeah, well, maybe the armor's good.
So, Abbot Newell sent you to my manufactory to lower tensions with Auntie's choice, I take. Well, sometimes that level of direct... The order has been made out to be in the wrong here. It would be... May the plan...
Yeah, we'll talk more later. Where's this armor you were talking about? Dang it, I would have liked the gun. I didn't know that's how that was gonna work.
Resorting to violence.
Enemy spotted. Recharge for me.
Come back and scan.
I will restore my life or avenge my death.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
I know where my vitals are.
Adversary. Mitigating the threat. Locking them down. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
By 3.8%.
Go back.
Suture me up. It would improve your odds.
Formulating an appropriate
You will receive grenade outbound.
Thank you, dear. Target analyzed. Lay down.
work with that. Flawed. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you learned to power through any disadvantage. Warning, this will drastically change the experience and is not recommended for your first playthrough. I don't get it. What does it do? I guess reject it then? I don't know. Doesn't really say what it does, but man, this shotgun slaps. Holy crap. 45 times 8. Damn, son.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Your scopes for combatant analysis. Amplificator is charged.
Proceeding. Amplification in progress. Taking the fight. Alert me so I can kill him.
Whoa, what the f—
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Combatant scan. Vulnerabilities identified.
All conflict is transient in nature. Who needs to die?
Proceeding to
enough. Locking them down. Combat prop. Terminating unproductive activity. Assessing.
Clarifying unanticipated findings.
Honing in on possible hostile variants.
analyzed. Lay down the bomb.
A lot of food then. And I gotta find a unique shotgun with some cool ability. Bells ringing. The bell tolls. Tolls for
Who doesn't appreciate a good orrery? Worthless people, that's who.
You say so. Ooh, I can save myself some. And with my overpowered helmet. This totally doesn't break the game. It breaks the game. Well. Not going to need any ammo for a while, that's for sure.
So Clemens and Svoboda's killer arrives. So much of our plan ruined because of your meddling. Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
Yeah, a smarter man would have run when he had the chance.
Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice once I've finished dispatching you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything. That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing, except your willingness to trespass into other people's correspondence, and Joseph's inability to express himself clearly in the written form.
I'd paint the walls with the brains of anyone I got gossiping about me.
That's the difference between you and me. I am an intellectual. You are just a brute with a gun.
Yeah, well, Alexandria took 100 years to build, and it took one brute a day to burn it to the freaking ground.
And with that, I think I've gleaned from you all that I need to judge your true measure.
No more talking, Agent. It's time I deliver. Riddle me with tools all you like. With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me.
That can stand. Find the hostile.
Kill this outlaw!
Don't say you did. And the shotgun's OP.
Die.
Yes. Everyone needs to die. Okay, that was freaking close. Holy crap. What did I have? Like 2 health there for a second? Universal key.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
That's the burst rifle just does not do the damage it needs to do. Even with that weak spot bonus. It just absolutely does not. This is 65%. This is 125. And that's 120. I mean, that's not bad, I guess, but yeah, I don't know.
We off to the peace talks then? We'll need your ship unless you intend to walk. To space.
I have a ship, lady. Perhaps I am wrong about said gun. No, I don't need you anymore, because I got a unique version.
Agent, over here.
So, dude.
I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is, Seer Wiley.
By speak, you mean riddled with bullets? Then yes.
The commander here is just having some fun with you. It was much, much worse. And by worse, I mean exceedingly bloody.
I require a moment.
Right side, I did save all the hostages.
Yes. Better to focus on our gains than our losses. My colleague's survival is something worth celebrating. I won't keep you. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable though the outcome with Seer Wiley turned out to be. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons, but it seems you already helped yourself to it. You always do seem a step ahead of me. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Okay, what the heck is with the... character... reputation? Unknown. Auntie's choice. Unknown. Unknown. Look, I freaking help you people. I've done a whole bunch of big quests. Why does nobody care? What is with the reputation system in this game?
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% gay.
God, why the hell not? Getting close to the end for tonight anyway. Colleagues, deaths averted. Grizzly experiment yields little data.
Yeah.
Fine, just take me to the station entrance then. Or, okay, maybe YouTube's just being weird. I don't know what the heck's going on. probably gonna be with you best friends because I have so much ammo for them. What the hell?
Locator at ready status. Check your scope for combatant analysis. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
On the rift.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Right. Why couldn't the inevitable? Gun needs a drink.
Mitigating the threat. They're benumbed.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
The plan can work. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Well, this planet was kind of, yeah, honestly, not terribly impressed with this planet. Hopefully the auto dock on the ship is recharged and I can heal without wasting a bunch of items. But I have ammo for the first time ever, so that's pretty cool.
I feel we should talk.
I feel like I'm about to die, so where's my doctor robot? Much better. I can use these lockers to store crap in. Oh, I never put that together before. Alrighty. Silly hat away. Yes, we finally actually have ammo for the ammo types I actually use. Actually, I'm not gonna use that thing at all. I'm just gonna use the melee. Oh, stop equipping things. Okay. So, I think that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you to everybody for hanging out and watching, hitting the old like button and whatnot. And we are going to be back to streaming regularly. I have been your host, Lost, and until next time, you folks have a good one.